Welcome back. It's Kovacs Report as usual, and this time we got some more Marvel previews. Oh yeah, this is the books for July, and it's got a Fantastic Four #1 on the cover, so it's getting exciting. Some new eras are about to dawn. Right, let's make sure this software works. Have a look. So some nice covers there. Let's just jump past those. So Fantastic Four is being rebooted. Ryan North is still writing it. However, we got Humberto Ramos on art, which is a delight because I think he'll suit this book really, really, really well. Some nice variant covers there, of course. Chris Chang, Alan Davis, Jae Hung Lee, and Jerome Opener. And I think there's Alex Ross as well. Yeah, Alex Ross is doing some covers, so it's going to be beautiful. What's it all about? The Fantastic Four return with a new #1, kicking off a whole new volume of their adventures through time, space, science, and human condition. When the Fantastic Four take on Doom, things go well until they suddenly go catastrophically wrong, and they're sent to 4 different eras in Earth's history, alone and isolated in wildly different time periods. Reed, Johnny, Ben, and Sue all have to fight to survive. Okay, that sounds interesting. That does also suggest something happens in this one world under Doom if they're still fighting Doom, but who knows? So the only hope is to reach the Forever Stone, a mass of dense granite that happens to be one of the longest lasting rocks on the planet, which, through a combination of obscurity and raw geological luck, has stayed both intact and accessible for most of Earth's history. Okay, so something to do with finding a stone. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Oh, we do get some art. Oh, wow. Humberto Ramos, absolutely firing all cylinders there. This looks great. I'm picking this up for sure. Doom looks pretty cool. Still Sorcerer Supreme. So, I don't know. I don't know where this takes place. Does it take place prior, during One World Under Doom? I guess we'll find out when the book comes out. Okay, another Fantastic Four book. I guess this is a movie tie-in. Matt Fraction. Okay, that sounds good. Mark Buckingham, one of my favourites from Fables days. And Phil Noto on covers, so we're looking good. And what does it say? 4 years ago, the world was transformed as an amazing cosmic-powered quartet revealed themselves and their astonishing abilities to the public. Since that time, they have become world-famous as the Fantastic Four. Now, to celebrate that anniversary, Marvel Comics recounts their very first exploit when they clashed with the subterranean Mole Man and his underground legion. So I guess this is going to be just retelling the original story. Okay, tie it into the film, get them looking like film characters, got to get that war machine of Marvel going before the film comes out. Okay, we've got another Captain America, which I'm really, really excited about because I love Cap. And again, I don't think Cap's been very good story and quality-wise for a little while. Again, I keep saying my holy Brubaker, his run has just been near unbeatable. There were some good runs after it, and then there were some poorer ones, but it's hard to match what Brubaker did, in my opinion. So Chip Zdarsky, so that sounds interesting, positive. Valerio Schiti on art. What's it all about? While Captain America slumbered in the ice, the world changed for better and for worse. Steve Rogers awakens to reality where battles are fought in the shadows through secrets and subterfuge, and villains aren't so easily to identify. When a fledgling dictator named Victor Von Doom conquers Latveria, Steve faces a critical decision: adapt to a new kind of warfare or forge his own path. And what will the choice he makes in the past mean for his future? So again, this one's going back as well, much like the Fantastic Four book. Okay, that sounds interesting. I don't mind. I do not mind at all. John Romita Jr.'s on a nice variant cover there. Have you got some art? Oh, yeah. Again, this is back on the pull list, boys. I've missed my Captain America fix. So again, these Godzilla books, which just do not excite me at all. I mean, some nice art there, but not for me. More Godzilla, and Godzuki as well. Crikey, I remember that cartoon when I was a kid. Thor, Godzilla versus Thor. I'm not into these books. So here come this big, giant size anniversary stuff, which is hopefully going to be really, really good. I know they're focusing a lot on Kamala of Miss Marvel. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but I'm still excited nonetheless. So we've got the next two in the list. We've got Giant Size X-Men, Giant Size House of M. So those, obviously, they're going to have to go on the pull list, right? I mean, celebrating 50 years. I wonder what the story is going to be about. I wonder. I'm not going to read the solicits out, but I'm going to keep that a surprise when those books come out. So these are exciting me. I mean, look at those covers. Oh, Liber Mayho. Again, he's a master, absolute master of the art. I'm definitely going to be picking these up. So we got Mark Guggenheim, I think. Yeah, Philip Kennedy Johnson. So some good names there. Some good names. So what's this one about? The Green Goblin. So the Green Goblin is one of the most terrifying villains in the Marvel Universe thanks to a deal with Mephisto. But what does the Soul Forge have to do with it? I do not know. I'm going to find out because that's on the pull list. Much the same as this one, Abomination, who's not a character I kind of follow, but I pick it up as it's part of the run, I guess. And one for Loki as well. That's Mark Guggenheim, Anthony Oliveira. Okay. Loki is the god of mischief. Mephisto is the lord of lies. In a centuries-old battle of wits, Loki needs of a favor, and in exchange, Mephisto commands him to retrieve a soul, one belonging to an agent of Khonshu, but no one tells Loki what to do. Okay, so there's going to be obvious backstabbing going on. I like that. So Imperial is going to kick off, I guess, in the coming month. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it's Jonathan Hickman. He's Jonathan Hickman, and he's doing amazing work. So that's going to be the big event. And this one too is something else I'm really looking forward to. The world to come with Joe Quesada making a sort of big comeback. Christopher Priest. Again, not really sure what it's all about just yet because issue 1 hasn't dropped, but I am looking forward to it 100%. I really missed the Marvel Knights books. They were always a treat back in the day. Immortal Thor, not on my list, I'm afraid. So if you love Thor, I hear good things. I hear good things about it, but not on my list. All right. Okay, we've got the swimsuit stuff. Definitely. Now I'm a little bit older. Not on my pull list. Maybe a few years ago, I would definitely pick that up, but I'm sure they're fun. Werewolf by Night, Blood Moon Rise #1. So this is a new one. Michael Giacchino and Jason Liu, from the director of the critically acclaimed Marvel Studios special presentation Werewolf by Night, comes a first of its kind tale of terror in the Marvel Universe with one goal in mind: to show you why Werewolf by Night is as captivating as ever, with over 50 years of comics history and 100 times as many bodies in its wake. I don't know. It's a one shot. I might pick it up. I don't know. What else have we got here? Wolverine Revenge. Do you know what? I was speaking very highly of Hickman, but this is his one misstep. This hasn't been good. And you would think with Greg Capullo coming back to Marvel, two amazing characters, it would be an absolute smash it out of the park, amazing book. And it really wasn't. I had to give up halfway because I was forcing myself to read it. I guess this is another cash in. So what have we got? Red Band Raw. So it's going to be the Blood version, but in black and white. So I tell you what, if you're a fan of Greg Capullo, and I hope you are, I guess it's worth it just to see that beautiful art. More Spider-Man. You know what? J. Marshall Shlinski's been pretty good job with these books. These little, little verses books. I read a couple recently, and I really enjoyed it. I did a review on the Doctor Strange and Hulk, and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, coffee tea break book. Nothing too serious, a little bit of fun, a nice little story. So we got a Spidey one, which makes it better. Phil Noto, who again I really like, covered by Terry Dodson. Good to see him back. Peter Parker was just trying to have a nice night out, but wouldn't you know it, the Parker luck has filled his evening with an assortment of some of Marvel Universe's most vile villains. JMS saved the wildest of his Marvel pairings for last, and he brought the legendary Phil Noto with him for this doozy of a story. That's definitely on the pull list. 40 pages, $5. Yeah, we're going to give that a go. I can't wait. We've got Mystique, we've got Fisk, Venom. We've got a few big ones there. Could be interesting. The new Thunderbolts. So I guess this is off the back of the movie, which I didn't think was too bad. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but you know what? I liked it. Was it as good as, Prime Marvel Phase 1? No. Was it as bad as everybody's saying? No. It was good fun, and I enjoyed it. So I guess this is going to tie in. So new Thunderbolts #1 is due out soon. Definitely reviewing that book, and I hope it's going to be good. Sam Humphries and Tom Lima. So that's a pairing that I've not really seen much of, but I'm hopeful. I'm really, really hopeful. So Emma Frost, White Queen, Amy Chu, and Andrea DeVito. So again, these books #1s haven't dropped yet. I know they've got very exciting covers. I'm not sure how they're going to pan out. I'm gonna assume that they don't pan out too well. These books never do. Spider-Girl. This looks pretty cool. I'm waiting for #1 to drop. Lady Bullseye there doing her best. I'm definitely pulling that. So Wolverines and Deadpools. Okay. We're going from singular to plural now. So Cody Ziegler. Ooh. Okay. Doesn't bode well for me. Roger Antonio. Claws and Mutants, Mercs and Mouths, Deadpool's Wolverines. What's better than the best there is partnered up with the Merc with the Mouth? How about adding Daughters Ellie Camacho and Laura Kinney to the missions as they go up against a classic X-villain. Wolverine's a Deadpool's baby. I don't know. That's going to be a 50-50. I mean, it's got all the exciting elements that will draw you in and pick it up, but inevitably or not, it's a lottery with these books. But I'm definitely going to give it a go. Definitely give it a go. I'm a sucker. Also, Chris Claremont, Prelude to a Future Past. And this sounds very interesting. John Byrne, penciled by Salvador Larroca and John Byrne. The rarest Chris Claremont X-Men tale of all, finally available to the masses. Okay, because I think this is something that they didn't publish or was really hard to get. Alongside the all-time classic that inspired it. Revisit the nightmarish world of tomorrow that is Days of Future Past in a revolutionary prelude that was previously only available in a limited edition hardcover, written by the legendary scribe and illustrated by his Extreme X-Men collaborator Salvador Larroca. Discover at last how the surviving X-Men saved one of their own, Rachel Summers, from her torment as a hound. You know what? That's 100% going on the pull list. Same with this. It's a big month for Marvel. Whew. To save my pennies, make sure I can afford them all. Death of the Silver Surfer. Definitely picking that up too. Runaways is kicking off again. Rainbow Rowell. No, I'm not sure. I did like the very original Runaways. That was absolutely cracking book. Cracking books. Definitely on my list. One World Under Doom. I'm really hoping that finishes soon because it's just, I don't understand why it's even there. I did a review on it recently, and it isn't doing anything. I mean, I don't know how it's changing the universe. I don't know how it's adding to anything. It really feels like a filler book that you'll forget. You know, same with Superior Avengers. I'm not enjoying that at all. It's got a nice concept. I'm on it. I'm hoping it kicks off, but I think it might not be on the list. It might not be on the list this month. Same Red Hulk. I again, a strong start, but for me, it went down that sort of cheesy kiddie route, and I was like, okay, you started something really good, really interesting. The Hulk escaping from, Doom's dungeons with a few other friends in tow. I think it was Claw, but no, it's dropped off. Iron Man 10. So Iron Man's one of my favorite characters. It was the first run I ever completed, actually, and I've grown up with Iron Man since I was probably about 5. But I'm really not enjoying Iron Man 10. I really think they need to wrap up this volume. I'm really sad to say it. Spencer Ackerman doesn't get Iron Man. I know that if you go on Reddit boards, you've got all the fanboys there that will tear you apart if you say anything bad about it. But this is honest reviews every week, and that's my honest review. It really isn't Iron Man, and I'm sad. I'm really sad about it. I really hope the damage is minimal. And we get another creative team on it that really gets Tony and Iron Man. So Avengers 28, I'd love to get back on that book as well, but it's not on the list this month. Doomed 2099. So this is new. Frank Thierry, who's doing a great job of Whatever Happened to the Crimson Marvel, I think it's called. Crimson, yeah. Such a cool book. If you haven't read it, check out my review. It's just so much fun. So much fun. I love it. What's this about? The future is doomed. The world is doomed, but does that include the world that is yet to be? A coalition from the future, including Old Man Logan, Rachel Summers, Phoenix Bishop, Cosmic Ghost Rider, the Maestro, and Deathlock say otherwise. But will the arrival of Doom 2099 change the odds for the new Sorcerer Supreme? Is he there to back his past self or destroy him forever? So there's a lot of Doom stuff coming out at the moment. I guess they're running this whole One World Under Doom. The movie, I think, has got Doom in it, right? So they're really going overboard with the Doom. But 2099, we'll give it a go. Could be fun. X-Men Hellfire Vigil. This is a long list of names there. Okay, so I think they did this last year, right? This is definitely not on the pull list. I think it was universally not great. These books definitely not on my list. I tried the first Magic; it was okay actually, but not enough to continue the run. And what else is there? Uncanny X-Men 17. Or Gail Simone. I think she's got the strongest book in all of the X-Men stuff at the moment. I do prefer the sort of more classic characters. She's got to introduce these new sort of teenage guys and girls. And it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. The last issue was, hooked me back onto the title. So it's going on the pull list. We've got 2 issues that month by the looks of it. I think she's going to try to wrap up this particular arc to get to the next big thing, I guess. Laura Kinney, Wolverine number 8. Erica Schultz definitely doesn't get this character. That's off the list. And sorry, Chris Claremont, Wolverine and Kitty Pryde. I couldn't get into the first book. I really couldn't. Let me know if you liked it, because I had a lot of hopes for this one and it didn't tick any boxes for me. Uh, and talking about not ticking boxes, current X-Men not ticking boxes off the list, and Wolverine off this. The whole X realm just isn't doing good. I think Gail Simone is basically propping it up. Saladin Ahmed. It's just, even if you put Martin Coccolo, who has the most beautiful art ever, the stories aren't rocking and rolling me. I am reading this arc because if you are following it, Wolverine's had a letter from his long thought dead mother, who would probably be about 130, 120 years old by now. She's asked for help. He's gone back to the ancestral home and guess who's waiting for him? Yep, it's Sabretooth again. So it just feels like it's another throwaway story. The idea, we really could have gone somewhere with that, but it's yet to be seen. Exceptional X-Men, number 11, not on the pull list. Same with Phoenix, really sad. We're on to the Disney crossovers, if you're into them. Like cutesy stories, not on my pull list, I'm afraid. Savage Wolverine, again, no. Jeff's getting a lot of love. Jeff is getting a lot of love. Old Kelly Thompson launched a little monster there. They're good fun if you like that kind of thing, but not on my pull list. The Thing, I read the first one. Tony Fleeks, who I really like his other stuff, Stray Dogs and Feral. So I read the first one. I've done a review. Check it out. It was interesting. I'm definitely going to read the next one. I like it. Marvel Zero number 1. Again, long list of names. Iconic heroes, including Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and the X-Men start in major adventures. The amazing creative team of Joe Kelly and John Romita Jr. remind us exactly who Peter Parker is. Dennis Camp, Cody Ziegler, and Jonah Schaff present an exclusive prelude to this summer's blockbuster Ultimate Universe event in advance of Marvel's first family arriving on the big screen this summer. Okay, yeah, that's not going on the pull list. There's some names in there that aren't rocking my boat. Fantastic Four fanfare. Okay, read the first one. It was okay. Again, nothing to write home about. I think that's off the pull list, I'm afraid. Gwenpool, loved the first one. I thought it was absolute, complete off-the-wall fun. Absolute joy to read. A lot of people don't like the fact that Gwen Stacy returned, or a version of Gwen Stacy has returned. I mean, I am a Spider-Man purist, but even though I'm a purist, I loved it. I thought it was fun. It's just, I mean, no one takes Gwenpool seriously, right? It's not like it's like gonna change the whole Marvel U forever. It's a lot of fun, fourth wall breaking action, and I loved it. Vision and the Scarlet Witch, I couldn't even review it. I read it and I was like, I made myself a promise not to put reviews out where I just literally tear a book apart, and I just like, I'd rather not review it. Steve Orlando, I mean, he's got his fan base, so I'm not one of them. Spider-Man and Wolverine, the first one was interesting. I quite enjoyed it. I'm definitely on this arc to see where this goes. Again, I've done a review. Check it out. And then we got the Ultimate books. Again, the only book worth reading in the Ultimate universe, I'm going to say every single time till I've got a sore throat, is Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Wolverine, I did the first 3 or 4 issues. I'm going to pick it back up again just because I'm a completionist for the story, because I guess they're all going to, incur into one incursion link there. But yeah. So I am very worried about Dennis Camp and Cody Ziegler working on an Ultimate Spider-Man book, because they're going to undo all the amazing work Jonathan Hickman is doing. So that absolutely terrifies me. Because Dennis Camp is not a good writer, I'm afraid. Not for the characters that I love anyway. Okay, here we go. Talking about Jonathan Hickman, Ultimate Spider-Man, consistently the best Spider-Man book out there right now. All right, Marco Cicchetto is absolutely blasting with the art. He is an amazing creator. Paired with Jonathan Hickman, I think those two can go and do any character and nail it. It is so good. 100% on the pull list. Peach Momoko is doing a fine job with Ultimate X-Men. It's not on my pull list anymore, but I love it. I love what she's doing with it. The Ultimates, honestly, I'm going to zip my lips for that one. What do we got? Amazing Spider-Man 7 and 8. Okay, so again, Spider-Man, my favorite character in the whole planet. Joe Kelly started a run, and I think it's going nowhere. I mean, the plot is paper thin. The art is definitely being held up by Pepe Larraz. But this seems to be John Romita Jr. jumping on for this arc, actually. So that's interesting. Not sure why, but we'll see. I'm hoping the first arc is just, Joe Kelly bedding into the character, getting a feel for it, not doing anything too serious, and then he's going to kick into gear because we need the Amazing Spider-Man flagship book of Marvel to be the book that everyone loves. I mean, not just because it's Spidey, but because, Marvel is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Marvel. It needs to be good. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Spider-Verse and the Venomverse. I don't really read those books. Let me know if I'm missing out. I don't think I am. Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider, has been running for a while. Again, I've not picked it up. Not on the pull list. And all new Venom. I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing, Venom? I mean, everyone's got a symbiont. I think instead of doing variant covers and lenticular covers and blind bags and oversized books and facsimiles, the next big thing is going to be this, is that every issue you buy, you're going to get your own symbiont. You are, because everyone has a symbiont. Mars Morales, excuse me. Again, Cody Ziegler, not on my pull list. Eddie Brock, Carnage, definitely not on my pull list. West Coast Avengers, Jerry Duggan. I like Jerry Duggan. I've read the first West Coast Avengers. I'm waiting for that first arc to finish, and I'll reserve judgment. So Deadpool is killing the Marvel Universe one last time this year. Not on my pull list. And Deadpool and Wolverine again. It was an interesting start, but it just didn't grab me. It really didn't grab me. So it's not on the pull list. And I think we're just getting to the sort of dregs. Yeah, here we go. Daredevil needs a new creative team. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Don't downvote the video. It just does. It doesn't have that Daredevil vibe that it used to have. It was so much fun. This I'm going to catch up on. Philip Kennedy Johnson, the Hulks, that's back on the pull list. And now we're straight into these little facsimile editions, which are really nice if you like them. Predator, Black, White and Blood. Joe Kelly, Elliot Rahal, and Sarah Gailey. Okay, this is a new one. An all-new anthology series from this, some of the most exciting names comics. That might be worthwhile if you're a big Predator fan. Predator versus Spider-Man. That was okay. It's got it's got the 80s feel that you expect from it. Only one issue, I think, has popped out, so I'm reserving judgment and reserving whether or not it's going back on the list. Now, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but there's a lot of Star Wars books coming out. Okay, we're on to these Omnibus and Collect Edition. Let's see if any of these super specials coming out. So we got a Return of Wolverine Omnibus, John Cassaday cover. We got more X-Men. Yeah, lots of X-Men coming out. Spidey. Marvel Team Up. That's a big one if you're into those books. I am. I love the old stuff. And Omnibus is my preferred format of collecting nowadays. Unfortunately, I think my camera's decided to, make me look foolish. So we'll reset my camera. There we go. That didn't happen, okay? It didn't happen. Let's just go back to what we're looking at. So more Hulk. Secret Wars Battle World Omnibus. A lot of people have been waiting for that. House of X, Powers. Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Vol 5 hardcover with a new art on the cover. Tron. Didn't expect to see that, but I think there's a new cartoon coming, new film. Maybe that's why. Tie that in. You've got Magic. And then the usual stuff. Yeah, so no like super duper mega anniversary editions or just something that you just cannot live without and must have to put on that shelf so you can brag to all your friends that you own it, which is pretty much most of my collection at this point. So that's it. So it's a big month for Marvel on the pull list. Treasury editions. There we go. This is the thing. I think pre-printing all this Treasury stuff and all the older stuff is really good for Marvel right now because I think a lot of trust has been lost and they need to regain some of it. But that's it. That's my pull list. Wow, that's a long video. There were so many books. Marvel are pumping some stuff out this month. And that's it. Well, let me know what you're pulling. Let me know what I'm missing out. Let me know if you disagree with any of it. I mean, it's all about opinion, right? What I like, you might not like, and vice versa. So it's nice to hear from other people what's on your list. So until next time, take care and read some funny pages, okay?